Hi, this is Hams from the patio, and we are dividing mixed numbers. So if you struggle with these, don't worry about it. I'll show you how to do it. And so what I simply do here on this first problem is we'll change the mixed number to an improper fraction, and then we'll change the operation from dividing to multiplication, flip the second fraction, and then just simply straight multiply. And that's all you have to do on these pretty much. Just keep it simple, nothing fancy. Just 2 times 7 is 14, and that's what we get. And then we'll add the numerator to the 14 and get 18. So we have 18 over 17. And then I'll change the operation from division to multiplication, and we'll flip the second fraction and we get 3 over 1. Now we can just simply straight multiply since there's nothing to simplify here. So 3 times 18 is 54, and 7 times 1 is 7. And you can leave your answer like that depending on how your teacher want you to do it, whoever. You can convert this back to a mixed number in simplified form by dividing the numerator by the denominator here. And so 54 divided by 7 is 7. And then 7 times 7 is 49. 54 minus 49 is 5 left over. So 7 and 5/7 will be our answer if you convert it back to a mixed number. All right, let's look at the second problem where we have 3 and 1/3 divided by 5 and a half. And again, I'll just simply convert both of these mixed numbers to an improper fraction, change the operation from division to multiplication, flip the second fraction. And so we have 3 times 3 is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10. And so I have 10 over 3. And then the second fraction, we have 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11. I have 11 halves. All right, and that's what we have when we do that. But I'm going to change the operation to multiplication, flip the second fraction, and that'll give us 2 over 11. Now there's nothing to simplify, so we can just simply straight multiply. 10 times 2 is 20, and 3 times 11 is 33. And that answer is good enough for us there. All right, the next problem. 2 and 3/5 divided by 3 and 1/5. Again, convert both of these to improper fractions, multiply, flip the second fraction, then simply straight multiply both of them to make this as simple. 2 times 5 is 10, and then we'll add the numerator 3 and get 13/5. Then I'll change the operation from multiplication, division to multiplication. But let's go ahead and multiply here. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16 over 5. So that's 16/5. So we're going to multiply, and then we're going to change and flip this over. And we have 5/16. And now I can simplify the two fives here. 5 goes into 5 one time, and 5 goes into 5 one time here. And then now I can just simply straight multiply these. 13 times 1 is 13, and 16 times 1 is 16. Okay, and we can't reduce there, and so we'll just leave it as it is. 13/16 is our final answer there. And now we have 5 and 5/6 divided by 18/4. And let's change in this mixed number to an improper fraction by multiplying the denominator. 6 times 5 is 30, and plus the 5 in the numerator is 35. So I have 35 over 6. I'll change the operation from division to multiplication, and we're going to flip the second fraction, 4 over 18. And again, I can simplify here with the 4 and the 6. I can reduce that by 2. 2 goes into 4 2 times, and 2 goes into 6 3 times. And now I'll just simply straight multiply these. We have 35 times 2 is 70. And 3 times 18 is 54. And this can be reduced again. Just reduce that down by 2. 70 divided by 2 is 35. And 54 divided by 2 is 27. And so we have that. Now I can just divide the numerator by the denominator here and have 35 divided by 27 is 1, leaving 8 left over. So 1 and 8/27. Okay, and then finally 7 and 3/4 divided by 5. Since 5 is a rational number, it can be written as a fraction 5 over 1. We're going to flip that over after we change the operation from division to multiplication. But let's take care of our mixed number here by multiplying. 4 times 7 is 28. And then 28 plus 3 is the 31. So I have 31/4, 31 over 4, times, let's flip this over and get 1/5. Okay, nothing to simplify here again. So we can just simply straight multiply 31 times 1 is 31, and 5 times 4 is 20. And again, if your teacher is requiring you to convert this back to a mixed number, then that'll be 31 divided by 20 is 1, leaving 11 left over. And we have 1 and 11/20. All right. And so that's how I do it. I don't know how they teach you in school, but that's how I do it. So thank you for watching, and I wish you much success.